Hey, Brandon. We just had Darko in here and Jamal, and they're both saying that this upcoming break is going to be really helpful to the team, sort of 2 or 3 days off. How important will it be for you to get some rest after 7 games in 11 days?
Really important just to, reset the mind, reset the body, look at these first 25, 26 games and see what we've done well, what we haven't done so well, and just try to adjust and address it and try to be better at it.
Darko is saying, and I know like we've heard it from IQ, we've heard it from all of you, that there's no losses, just lessons. What are some of the lessons you're taking from this past stretch you've come through and tonight's game in particular?
Well, one big lesson that I take away from the course of the season is, we have a little margin for error, especially when we have guys in and out of the lineup. We've had Yak out of the lineup. We've had RJ out of the lineup. We had Quick out of the lineup today. So as guys come in and step up, we have just a little margin for error in games where, especially when we play really, really good teams. So everybody got to step up, including myself, and we just got to be a little bit sharper, be the aggressor on the offensive end, and do what we've been doing on the defensive end and do it even better.
Brandon, you mentioned the little margin for error. You're a team that won 13 of 14. You're a team that now has lost 6 of 7. What can be done to reduce that gap in terms of how good you guys were and maybe how much you guys are struggling right now?
I think just looking back at the way we played in those first games when we was on a winning streak, see what we can take from it and just continue it. This season's going to be up and down. Every season is going to be like that. So in the midst of us winning or losing, we just got to learn. We got to learn how we can get better, how we can get better in our execution on the offensive side, and on the defensive side, how we can get better also. So we just look at these last 6 or 7 games and just try to be better.
On the subject of learning, Jamal was saying that a night like this type of environment, can be so big for guys like him, Jacoby, Brady, CMB, to experience that environment, to kind of understand what that level of discipline and execution is in like an elimination game. How important do you think this can be for them, a game in December for potentially something in April?
Well, I think it's important for all of us. All of us haven't been in a position where we're playing for something so meaningful. So we can take this and, New York has been in a lot of playoff games with that same team, and we can take it and look at the film and look at the teams that's been really, really good and try to take something from them, see what they've done well, see how their role players have been, see how their stars attack the game, and just try to take something from it.
Did you notice a change in atmosphere today based on the fact that it was an NBA Cup knockout game compared to the other games you've seen this season?
The energy definitely felt different. Going into the game, at the tip-off, the energy felt different. You could tell that we was fighting for something, but it was fun. Overall, it was fun. I thought we played really, really aggressive. We made some mistakes, but I think overall we just fought to the end, and we just ended up falling short.
Are you someone that kind of feeds off of that energy from the crowd, or do you kind of try and zone it out while you're playing?
I feed off the crowd a little bit. I'm kind of in the middle of both. I pretty much zone out a little bit, but when I do hear the crowd, it does help me and also my teammates. So I'm kind of in the middle.